Camp. Last camp of the year. Didn't do that. And we are camped roughly there. Got here last night, about midnight. Nice place, as usual. I'll take you back to the camp in a little while. You can see what we've been doing. Okay, try and find a place to cross the river here. So a bit of history. We've been doing this for about 20 years now. It's like back in the 90s. Sort of go down to a fine pack now. Usually find the same campsite. We go to other places, but this is our special place that me and the boys come to. So a number of people have been here. Ones that are out there, have been here, have had good fun. Hope to get a bit of power kiting in later. It depends on this wind. There isn't any, so that's a bit of an annoyance. Over that side, that's where the power kiters usually are. As you see, nobody's out today, so hopefully it'll pick up and maybe get some done tomorrow. Let's see if we can find a way of getting over here. But it is nice here. The other guys that are with us, they've got more kit than I have. And have the radio playing and things like that. So it's nice to come out and have a little bit of peace and quiet for a couple of hours. Go for a walk about, have a look. See what's come up on the beach. It's amazing how it changes every year. Every year we come here and it's different. It's not like a wood. And as you can imagine, it's a lot harder camping here as well. There are no trees that you can put a basher up between. There isn't a huge amount of firewood, so we tend to have to bring our own. So later you see the fires going on. Don't slate me for using stuff that I brought with me, because there just isn't anything here. So we could walk into the woods, but believe it or not, those woods are about 2 miles away from where we're camping, and they're all private land as well, so can't really use that stuff. So, but we tend to find some driftwood and we use that. The guys are on a cook stove, and I've got my hobo stove, so I tried that this morning, it worked fine, so give me some breakfast on that. So there you go. Anyway, keep this simple. I know people hate boring videos. As soon as I find somewhere, if I find somewhere to cross the little river here, I'll get back to you. Okay, well, that was interesting. Found the entrance to well, the edge of the stream that we were following, which is just over there. That's where it starts. Everything's feeding off into there, off the beach here. Problem is, that's where the shifting sand is. And I found some of it, so quickly left there. Come back onto the firm stuff. It's got a little bit sandy when they disappeared. So I've got to admit, I've not been up that far into the beach. So new experience. As you can see, we're here in late September and it's about 18 degrees. Clear sky, well, not clear skies, but slightly cloudy. We had rain last night, which was okay. I'm under a basher. The others with me are on the tent, under canvas. And the basher worked well, so you can see that later. Kept me nice and warm, kept me dry, more importantly. It did its job. But yeah, I'm going to go back into the dunes now, see what's up at this section of the world. We're camped over there somewhere. I'll find it later. The rest of the boys are there, so we'll see what we find. So stay tuned for some more. Okay, I said, been here a couple of times. It's the first time come quite up this far. First time I've seen cows here. Unbelievable. Didn't even know they were here. It looks like that's a fenced off area. It's a bit of a shame, because just over this dune here I found a perfect place to camp. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Pristine, wide, absolutely gorgeous. A bit further down along from where we are, but it's nice. I might have to have words with the boys about here. It's a heck of a trek though. They might want to do it. Right, as you see, we're in the dunes. Most of these dunes are new. I don't think most people go to the same beach year on year on year, so they don't see the changes through the years, but we have. And we used to camp just over there, and that was the edge of the beach. All this has grown in 20 years, which is pretty impressive. So, nice little ridgeline here. We'll follow this back to the camp. I think I've earned myself a tracker bar and possibly a brew. A nice old trek. point I'm now beach combing, just to see if there's anything that we can come back for. Something interesting down there. I might go down and have a look. I didn't bring my forage bag with me. I had no intention of doing any foraging down this walk, but again, I didn't have any intention of doing any videoing either. That's plastic. We can't make a Barbie out of that. Okay, this stuff is going to be useful later. Absolutely brilliant tinder. Nice little starter, that is. I've used that quite a few times. The same as when the roots get exposed. The roots are tight and quite tough on this grass, and it makes a good fast starter as well. It's all dried out stuff, so the plant won't be using them. That's some nice tinder there. The thistle heads have gone soft. Okay, if you want to know where we are in South Wales. Utterly gorgeous here. About a 4-hour trek for us, and so like I said, we got here about midnight last night. So pitched up in the dark as usual. Getting used to that. Right, I'm going to stop video. Come back to you in a minute because I can see what will happen. I'll fall down one of these sand dunes. Look like a wally on YouTube. So I shall catch up with you guys later, just when we're coming into camp. Okay. Slept real comfortable last night under there. This is camp. Everybody's asleep at the moment. That was courtesy of the boss man, thank you. It got me out of trouble last night. Sleeping bag, I know I'm on an airbed, but good night's sleep is important. You don't get it lying on the ground here. It's just too lumpy to be on sand. And then over here's our fire. Well, a little hobo. We'll be firing him up later. That's home sweet home. Okay, well, it's coming up Saturday night. I've had a fairly good day. Everything's been going according to plan. I had one or two mishaps, but I've all been capable. And this is where I will be dining tonight. I'll bring the hobo up here. Set it up just beside me here, and this will be my dining window for tonight. Those white waves, white horses over there, that over there was where we were walking earlier. So as you can see, tide comes in quite significantly. Don't know if I'm going to get much more video done. Battery light's coming up, and not only that, I don't know what this is like in the dark. So if I can, I'll get some of the cooking done on video. You can see that doing. In the meantime, good night for now. Okay, little hobo. Let's see how well that's going. But we got wafers, chocolate pudding, and meatballs and pasta for dinner. It should be really nice. This gets very hot. There's only 6 sticks of tinder on there. We had some good old flames earlier. That was really nice. Let's see if it's getting to a boil yet, but I'm sure I'll know. And you see, very nice. Should keep me warm up here as well. And there's the view I've got. Really nice. Okay, pretty good night last night. Slept well, the tarp held up. It came overcast, but as you see, this morning, absolutely beautiful. I thought I'd come for a walk. We're up in the Payne Country Park bit of it. If you want to pay to get on the country park here, you can camp here, but they want you to be a member of the caravanning club, of course, which we're not. So these are the old storage bunkers. Whether or not they're still storage bunkers, I don't know. Probably not. But they're dotted all the way along here. As you see from the car parks, square and very smart. You can tell that this used to be a military base. Head back to camp. Had a lovely meal last night. Many wayfarers, born in a bag, pasta, cooked up bloody, and the view was gorgeous. Sitting there looking over the beach, so that's why I come here. Very nice. So I head back to see what we can find on the way. I've already seen some sites that were quite amazing. Guys, the smallest steam engine I've ever seen. So, the size of a Mini. So it's about a half-mile walk back to the camp. Which is like really crazy because the car park means that we park up for free. We're here for the weekend and we can still walk down from the beach and use facilities of the country park. We've got toilets there if we need them. Even a little kiosk, which is quite nice. Where we were, or where we are, there is nobody. It is peace and quiet all the way through. I think last night we counted 3 people on the beach. So, a bit nice this morning. I'll go back, see what the boys are up to. I'm probably cooking something yummy. I've had breakfast, so I should be close to packing up. So we've got a long journey home, so when we get back, pack up. And call it the last camp of the season. Bit of a shame, but it is September, end of September. It's supposed to be getting worse from here on in. I doubt I'll be kayaking next weekend. Lots of rabbits around here by the looks of it. For a couple of years when we were coming down here, we used to have a fox come in. Usually came into the camp and nick some of our leftovers. In one year when I was in a bivvy bag, I tried bivvy bagging, and when I woke up in the morning, the footprints of the fox were literally about 6 inches from my head. So, quite alarming. Now, I could have walked along the beach on the way back, but I think this is so much nicer. This is a nice walk back. Let's see if I can persuade the boys to go for a walk in the woods. There'll be a bit negotiating through here. Bloody stingers across the road. Bare legged, so I don't particularly want to get stung. Can't believe the weather this morning. It's because it knows we're going home today. Still not enough wind really to fly the kites. I don't know if you're picking up the wind on the video, but yeah, not really enough. Not for what I had in mind. So I'll have to save that for another day. I got to admit, I did like tarp camping. Camping under the tarp was a bit nice. Hopefully that's going to be my new preferred way of camping from now on. Leave the tent in reserve and stick a tarp up. I'm trying my best to cut down my kit that I carry. I started about 18 years ago. Oh! Yeah, when I started about 18 years ago, it was a 100-litre rucksack. Admittedly, I was a lot younger then, a lot stronger, and I'd just come out of the army, out of territorials. Now I'm down to a 50-litre Miltech. I'll give you all the gadget spiel and the equipment spiel in another video. Basically, I believe in showing you where we are, not what we do, which is nicer. But yeah, now down to a 50mm Miltech rucksack, but it still weighs too much. If I can drop the tent, then that would cut the weight even more. Alright, so we're over there somewhere. And there were people actually camping up here last night, which I think is pretty damn cool. I'm going to quick look to see where they could have been. Probably around here. Very flat here. Right, catch you.